Hello, Cancer. Hope you guys are keeping well. We are going to get you a general collective reading done today for the sign of Cancer. I have already pre-shuffled everything, but we'll do a quick shuffle again. We're going to be picking the top of the deck of the piles that I've broken up here by suit. So we have the wands, which will be, what are you passionate about right now? What's going on in your life, in maybe work? And we're going to look into your swords, which will be your thoughts, your communication, things like that. And we'll be pulling your pentacles, which will be your material world, could be anything in your material life right now. And then the cups will be representing, of course, your energy for your emotional side of what's going on in your life right now. We are going to pull a major arcana. That's going to be your spiritual message from the universe and anything major that you maybe don't see coming. At the end, we'll grab you an oracle card, an animal oracle message. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and quickly do another shuffle through just so you can see the shuffling going on here. There's not many cards because it is by suit. So we'll just quickly do that, and then we will see what your messages are. And we'll just pull all the tops off of the top of the piles, and then we will go from there. If we need to clarify, we will. All right, almost there. Let's see. Your pentacles, your work life, your material world, and your cups. All right, messages for Cancer, please. What do we have for Cancer? So we have the Four of Wands. Beautiful. So the wands are, fire energy. So this is something you're very passionate about. Let's take a look at your swords. This is your intellectual side. Okay, we've got the Knight of Swords, a messenger showing up here perhaps. In your pentacles, material world, beautiful. I love to see this. Nine of Pentacles, Cancer. I almost called you Capricorn. So you could be really focused on money right now. Your stability. Wow, Ace of Cups. Beautiful new beginning. New beginning in love perhaps. Let's see what the major arcana has to say. Wow, Hierophant, Taurus energy. This is commitment. This is wisdom. It's also your belief system, the things that you have a firm foundation in your belief system. Like I said, we'll pull a little bit more on what you don't see in the background attached to that. Basically, what I'm seeing here for you, Cancer, in your desires or your ambition, there's something you're celebrating here. You are making some level of a choice. I can see a choice was made recently or in the recent past. Whatever choice you made to embark on something new here for yourself, it's bringing in a celebration. This talks about stabilizing something in your life. So you are stabilizing something with the Four of Wands. This is the 1111 card. Make a wish. Something could be granted for you here. This talks about victory. It talks about coming together with people to celebrate the success that you've had. And this could represent many things. It could be marriage, engagement, leveling up in the next level of your life in whatever way that means for you, Cancer. It could be a graduation from school, leveling up at work in some way. There is something that's building a solid foundation here that will, show a celebration here. We've got the wreath here on the top with all that growth on the top of those wands. So something you made a decision to embark on. Again, the wands are our passions, our desires. It could be career related, maybe school for some of you. So I do see you leveling up in some way. You are going to be celebrating. And the Knight of Swords, this is very interesting. This is somebody here who's been through hell and back. Okay, mentally you've been maybe fatigued. You've had a lot on your mind. And I feel like you are fighting through something here. I feel like this is you. It could be somebody sending you a message, but I am getting more so that this is yourself. I feel like you're looking to the future. You are looking ahead to love. I feel like you're looking right at that Ace of Swords, really trying to persevere through whatever this is. Mentally, you could feel exhausted or just overly done. Okay, whatever you have gotten to here, it hasn't come easy. I do see you with a bloodied sword here. There's a lot of chaotic, fast-moving energy. So you maybe have had a lot to think about lately. Maybe you have a lot of studies, a lot of responsibilities. Whatever it is, it's in your mind and your communication. So maybe you've had to express, or maybe you've been the delivery person of messages. whatever that means for you. It could be you presenting a project at school. It could be you presenting a budget for work. It could be you presenting a message to somebody that you have to deliver, a difficult message perhaps. But it could also just be telling me here that your mind is fatigued. You have had to remember a lot of stuff. You've had to retain some sort of information to move forward in the action of the night. So this is definitely moving you along towards the king energy, queen energy of swords, where you have mastered some sort of skill, learned something in your mind here. And I feel like with this Nine of Pentacles, it levels you up into independence. I mean, there's really nothing else to say here, but this level of confidence is brought on because you've put in the hard work. You have fought through something very difficult here. You have celebrated some sort of achievement. And I feel like you're able to then, bask in the abundance. The pentacles will start to rack up. This is a future position. So I feel like there's this independence that you've garnered in the near future that's going to make you feel like you can buy anything you want. Of course, within reason, perhaps maybe you're not going to be super loaded, but it's just a level of independence expressing here that you've worked very hard for that Nine of Pentacles that you show off quite proudly, and you should be proud. You have the luxurious fruit here. You're dressed in luxurious clothing. You're taking care of yourself. So, and you've got that bird sitting on your shoulder. So you have, it's usually a falcon. You're usually, you're able to provide for your animals. If you have animals or if you have children, whatever this is, it's a single independent energy. So I feel like you're currently single, doing something on your own, but maybe your mind is on marriage. Maybe your mind is on commitment. Mind is on love. I do see the Ace of Cups being presented here. The Hierophant is a card of commitment, leveling up to commit with somebody perhaps. And this is my marriage card talking about engagements and marriage. So building a foundation together. So in your emotional world, I do see you have this new opportunity for love. It can be self-love, but it could be a partner. I do see with the Ace of Cups, this is going to bring you an overwhelming feeling of joy. So whatever you've been working for, whatever you've been working towards, there is peace at the end of this. There is joy. You can see those 5 streams of water are overpouring out of that cup. And the dove is there representing peace and tranquility. So something is going to make you feel overjoyed here. It's a new start in love. And I feel like something is going to really bring in some sort of higher level of commitment. And I feel like this is directly related to, again, this is Taurus energy, but this is directly related to something that you are willing to commit to, somebody or something, where your values align, your belief system aligns, maybe cultures or ideas align, whatever it is, whether it's religious factors, spirituality, or whatever it may be for you, there's this need and this desire to commit. We're going to take a look at the bottom and see what shows up that you don't see in the background as a major life moment here. Okay, let's see. Wow, the Fool. I want to say Gemini maybe got this. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, a Taurus. Those are 2 significant energies showing up for you. This could be telling me too that you are seeking advice from a Taurus, somebody who is wise, very wise beyond their years. They could also be much older than you, but this is somebody that you could be learning from, learning some sort of new way of doing something, or it could just be a teacher in your life in some regard, a parent, somebody that you look to for advice. This person could be giving you advice on how to remain independent, or they could be assisting you in some way. Now, with the Fool, what you don't see is you're looking at the risks that you've had to take. I feel like whatever you've celebrated up here, whatever you will be celebrating, it was a risk. You took a big risk. The Fool doesn't get ahead to the next stage of the tarot deck, of the Journey's Fool, unless they go in that direction. So you've already had several completions of the tarot journey, meaning that you've had lessons and lessons, and you've worked through all the different journeys in life. You are starting from scratch here with card number 0. And this could be looked at as Aries or Aquarius energy. This is somebody who is willing to take risks, willing to see what's on the other side of the mountain, what's on the other side of the cliff. You could own a dog, not the case for all of you, but you very well could have pets. And this is talking about not really taking too much with you. You're taking the lessons that you've learned in your previous cycle, whatever you've been through in the past. Maybe you're moving, maybe you're taking a lighter load. Whatever this is, you're on a new journey and it's got victory on your mind. You've got a lot of excitement attached to this, and I feel like you're ready for what's unknown, what's ahead. And I feel like you're looking back at this fight that you've persevered through. You could feel like extremely exhausted, bloodied, just a level of fighting that you've had to persevere through to get ahead. And you've had to use your words to get ahead too. It's not like it's something that you only took action on. The words that you've expressed or delivered have been backed up by action. And that's just, again, coming back to the risks that you've taken. They are going to lead you to this 9 of Pentacles. You may be looking for love, to reach that 10th pentacle with somebody who can offer you that stability and partnership that you may be looking for. So with all that being said, I really do love this energy, Cancer. This is really, really nice. We are going to pull you a card here. Ooh, I just saw the Raven Shaman. Interesting. I've already pre-shuffled this, but let's get you one animal spirit card and see what the message of advice is here for Cancers watching this video. If this video resonates, please do give it a thumbs up. Maybe let's take a look. You can leave me an emoji if you don't want to comment. Let's see, what kind of emoji should I ask you to get us? Let's see, based off your animal. Wow, we've got orca, whale, adventure. There's that Fool energy, you guys. This is that adventure that you're going down. It's an unknown path that you're not familiar with. It's totally foreign to you, but this is something that feels really exciting. It's something that is going to bring in success. We've got victory here, wish fulfillment here, you leveling up in the 9 of Pentacles, a new beginning in love, support and wisdom gained here. I mean, this is gorgeous energy. So, and it's falling in line with the water element for Cancer. So Cancer, this card says, dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. Wow. Interesting. And this is a card of travel too, right? This is somebody who's been on a very busy journey, delivering, you know, a message or fighting through something, getting to the next level. So you could be traveling somewhere, could be work related or school related, but this is something that's telling you to do something differently, dare to do something differently. People may have called you foolish for doing something, Cancer. This is something that I feel like you're going to really take pride in later on in the future, because it brings you this this 9 of Pentacles. So this is really nice. You're going on an adventure. It's something totally new for you. And I feel like this is going to bring you a sense of joy and accomplishment that you maybe didn't even expect yourself. Okay, so this is really nice, Cancer. I hope this helped you. If you like this message, please do leave me a little whale emoji in the comments. That would be greatly appreciated if you've reached it this far. Take care. I'll see you guys soon.